Journalists, both reporters and editors, must maintain the highest set of ethical standards. They need to do what's right and what's fair, but that isn't always easy. Here are the journalist's 7 deadly sins. The first sin is deception, lying or misrepresenting oneself to obtain information. As Henry McNulty once wrote in the Hartford Courant, credibility is our most important asset. And if we deceive people in order to do our job, we've compromised that before a word is written. Now, some editors do allow for some deception, such as undercover reporting, when the information simply cannot be obtained through traditional reporting means. Next is conflict of interest, accepting gifts or favors from sources, or promoting social or political causes. Now, this can be a hard one for journalists, especially with the prevalence of social media. At minimum, journalists should not be covering events or issues with which they are personally involved. Deadly sin number 3 is bias, slanting a story by manipulating facts to sway readers' opinions. Tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. It's not a journalist's job to tell readers what to think, just what to think about. Let them come to their own conclusions. Fabrication is manufacturing quotes or imaginary sources, or writing anything known to be untrue. Theft is obtaining information unlawfully or without a source's permission. In 2011, journalists for the British newspaper News of the World were reported to have hacked into voicemail accounts of thousands of people trying to get news scoops. The sin of burning a source is deceiving or betraying the confidence of someone who provides information for a story. And one of the deadliest sins of all is plagiarism, passing off someone else's words or ideas as one's own. Reporters and editors must strive not to succumb to the 7 deadly sins and maintain the highest standards of professional behavior. Still, they can face ethical dilemmas somewhat regularly. When that happens, go through the following list of questions. What purpose does it print? Does it serve to print this? Who gains from it? And who loses? Is it worth it? And what best serves the readers? Doing what's safe, legal, or least likely to cause trouble isn't the same as doing what's right. Talk these out with your editor and let them decide. They make a little more money than you anyway. All journalists should adhere to a code of ethics, standards and values that guide their professional conduct. Now, journalists actually began writing codes of ethics in the late 1800s. Most journalists now abide by the Society of Professional Journalists Code of Ethics, written in 1996. According to the SPJ, a journalist must always seek the truth and report it. Journalists should be honest, fair, and courageous in gathering, reporting, and interpreting information. Minimize harm. Ethical journalists treat sources, subjects, and colleagues as human beings, deserving of respect. Act independently. Journalists should be free of any obligation to any interest other than the public's right to know. And finally, be accountable. Journalists are accountable to their readers, listeners, viewers, and each other.